Vlog-a-day 846.
Oh gosh, it's still really bright. I'm messing around with the lights in here. I was trying to get a little bit of rim lighting off of this guy, but I'm wondering if there's a color difference and is it really bright enough? Let's try this. Hey Google, turn the lights up to 100%.
You got it. Setting the Super LIFX brightness.
Yeah, that thing is really bright. I don't know how much of a difference it made in this situation, but I'm just giving this a try and seeing how it goes. Good morning. It is Friday. From Paris, trying to make a really simple talking head video today because, you know, I needed to take a nap. I don't know, it's been a tiring run of the mill, but it's what it is. I went out today a little bit and did shoot a little with the beautiful sunshine and leaves. I couldn't leave it alone entirely and got a little bit of work done, saw Kate for a bit, was gonna meet with Richard, and unfortunately could not meet with Richard because he's a little bit under the weather, but hopefully we'll meet with him here soon. There's a lot to discuss with him and with you and just with a number of people along the way, trying to figure out the best way to approach life, you know, as we go. And by life, of course, I mean, you know, business. I talked yesterday about how I'm trying to gear towards being a full-time creator, which is really, really exciting. And I'm looking forward to getting there. We're getting very, very close. Very close. This could be the month that it actually happens. But also trying to figure out how best to support Kate, who's been assisting me, especially on mailing stuff, which has been really amazing. If you've gotten a Patreon sticker from me, one of the loyalty stickers in the last couple of months, she's the one that sent that. She also did the mailing of all the postcards, which was amazing. It took a lot of work and took a huge burden off my plate. So Kate, if and when you see this, you better see this because you have to watch these. I'm just kidding, but I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. Kate, seriously though, you've been a huge help, so thank you so much. It was really good to see her today. She's gonna be sending out more stickers here soon. For those of you who are unaware, I have like loyalty stickers that you can get if you're a patron of mine for a long time. I haven't talked about that in a while. I don't know if I have any more that are still here. Hold on a second. Ado has some stickers. So if you are a patron of mine for a period of time, you may have seen these designs already on shirts, which we can talk about here in a minute as well. But 6 months or longer, you get a Gustav sticker. So as soon as you cross the 6-month mark, it doesn't matter how much you're giving, this is one that just goes out no matter what. And then after a year, you get this guy, which you see on the back of my laptop, and it's, of course, it was a shirt as well, but this is my personalized Space Invader, the one I did make this myself. The sunglasses are supposed to be, you know, reminiscent of my sunglasses, which are over there, and I'm just not gonna go ahead and bother with. These stickers go out every 6 months, basically, and thankfully Kate has been so kind in helping to send those out, so that's been really, really helpful. I have a couple more ideas for fun things that I would like to be sending in the near future. One of the things is that I've been asked on multiple occasions, and I've just never gone through with it, to create a $50 and up Patreon reward level. I just never knew what I would do for that, but I have an idea, and it's an idea that I'll talk about more in the near future, but it does involve photography, and it does involve physical rewards. The trick is that we want to make sure that it's not a total nightmare to fulfill that. And so I have some ideas that are churning in my head. Thankfully, BackerKit is doing a beta for Patreon. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying this, but they're basically going to try and help fulfill physical rewards for patrons here soon. And I'm on the list. Like, I don't know if I'm on the short list or just a list, but I'm going to have a chat with them here soon and hopefully figure that out, which could make it easier to do. So we're going to try and figure that out. But I have ideas on what I would like to do and offer. If you have anything in particular that would interest you as somebody who would like a physical reward, one of the other ideas that I have is the postcards. For those of you who've only gotten one postcard, or maybe you've gotten a postcard each time I've done the postcards, but you didn't get the one you were really hoping for, or there were just too many good options in one particular round. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is opening up kind of like a postcard club for a certain level of patron, where you basically get to like select an order maybe of postcards you'd like to receive, or get into a pool where you randomly get a postcard from that pool every few months, and you know, just maybe a few times a year, ship off an extra round of postcards that have already gone out before, but that you missed out on last time, because there are just so many postcards sitting around. I mean, you know, in theory, I don't have any extra postcards because I've actually sent all of them off. I think this last round we had a few left over that I'm gonna send to some people like I promised I would earlier. a whole other conversation. But the idea being that there's so many fun things that I could be sending off to you. Why stop now? Why leave it at, oh, because Kate would kill me if I made her ship off that many postcards all the time. That is a reason. So as we figure that out, there's a lot of real potential for fun things to do as we go. So I'm tooling around with a couple of ideas like that. As for the chateau, I'm going to be finding and installing lights. Pushan's supposed to show up here in a little bit and look at this with me. He's also really curious about this ring light because I think it's a lot brighter than he thought it was gonna be, which is fantastic. It's really bright. I'm gonna have a halo effect in my vision for the next couple of hours after making this. But I'm thinking about putting some lights underneath the shelving here because I'd like to put my sister's art and ideally one of Pushan's photos over here. If I hang those up and frame them, I want to have some light underneath to make sure that they're well lit. But I also want to put some lights up here to shine down on my face so that when we're filming in here, we're very well lit, hopefully. And I keep saying we because the plan is to film more with friends in here, and ideally I'd like to start streaming at some point in the not too distant future. Otherwise I'm never going to play video games again, so it's kind of a way of getting myself to play video games again every once in a while, which hopefully is going to be fun. So once the TV is on the wall there, I need to double check and make sure that I actually have a rug coming, even though I already paid for most of it. Get some art up, get some lights up. We are going to be ready to pop the champagne of the Chateau bottle, which should be really good. So I'm looking forward to that as well. There's a lot of good stuff going on. I'm just a little bit, it's funny, I feel really good, just a little fatigued still from the travel and the jet lag, but it's not hindering me from being fairly productive. Just need a little bit more direction. And I'm stumbling into that here as we go. I'm not stumbling into that. Well, I'm figuring it out. I'm just trying to, kind of the main thing right now is just making sure that I actually have enough time to rest and recuperate. Because that's been one of the things that I've not been good at for a very, very long time is taking care of myself. Whether that's in rest or exercise, eating well, just not working myself to death in general. So I've been trying to pump the brakes and kind of take a step back and take better care of myself. So I'm gonna keep doing that, but don't you worry. You won't suffer for it. Hopefully nobody suffers for it. I just need to find a better balance. And I am looking forward to going out, trying out the new camera on more parts of Paris and just going and having some fun. I wanna make sure I get out, especially while there's still leaves on the trees, because this is a beautiful time of the year, even as the sun sets right now. But you know what? You can't tell that it's getting darker outside because I have this beautiful luminous ring that's keeping me very well lit. And I hope that that's making a difference too. I don't know. Hey Google, make the lights red. Okay, if you can't tell, if you couldn't tell any difference there, I don't know what you can tell. But anywho, I definitely need to fix that because that cannot stay that color after I'm done filming. I am going to wrap this up now. We're doing a spot meetup tonight. I meant to mention on the vlog yesterday and didn't, but I posted on Twitter and on my Instagram stories, so hopefully you caught it. We're doing a meetup tonight at Bon Esprit, just a couple hours, hopefully have a beer or two, chat with some people, and then my plan is to come home and go to bed and sleep a lot, or at least 8 hours. That's a lot for me. That is a ton. But hopefully 8, maybe even 9 hours if I'm feeling gluttonous for sleep. And I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for hopefully some more wonderful time. I want to go out and find just somewhere to take some nice footage tomorrow. So I'm thinking, we'll see where I end up. It'll be fun. We'll see a little bit of Paris. And until then, hey Google, make the lights green. There's a lot of weird light stuff going on in here right now. I can't see anything. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for whatever it is that happens next. Good day, everyone.